Hello and welcome to today's forecast. Today is August 24th, 2026, and today's a Monday. And this morning, I know a lot of you could tell that it felt pretty fall-like, especially in our northwestern areas. Um, we had a lot of 50s earlier this morning. Now we're in the low 60s to upper 60s, closer to the Delaware River, but you could see some 40s out there near Oil City, PA, and Clarion, and widespread 50s in western and central PA. So it's one of the first more fall-like mornings this year, and hopefully that continues, but we're going to have to get through a bit of a humid stretch later this week. So let's take a look at our current conditions. So as we take a look at our current conditions, we have some showers moving in. They're mainly light, but there could be some more moderate rain in there that could produce some wet roads. Then as we move west, yeah, there's a heavy pocket of that northwest and north of Baltimore, but we'll see what that does. It doesn't look like it's going to be a crazy nuisance this morning, but it could cause some slick roads, so just be aware of that. So here's my forecast for today. We have widespread 70s to a few 80s along the Delaware River. It's going to be a beautiful day, so make sure you guys get outside. Widespread dew points below 60 are possible for everyone in our coverage area, so it's going to be a really nice day. So I would definitely take control of that, and unfortunately some pop-up showers are possible east of the Schuylkill River in the afternoon. Not really crazy like what we had yesterday. Is probably not going to be any thunderstorms, but there could be a few sprinkles in Philadelphia or Chester or Levittown. And looking ahead, well-deserved break from humidity will take place until Wednesday. Temperatures and humidity rise once again, and then showers and storms look to be possible on Thursday, and we'll get to that later in the video. So as we take a look at our future radar, we can see we do have a few showers to the north and west, for the north and west areas, not really causing a lot of disruptance, but yeah, just make sure to be careful if there's some slick roadways. Then as we head later into the day, we have clear skies for everyone, but then as we head a little bit later in the day, we do see some pop-up showers start to bubble up near the Jersey Shore and Delaware Shore. It's unclear whether these will bubble up there or back into our forecast area, but we'll just have to keep an eye on it. And either way, they're not going to be too bad to deal with. Just a few sprinkles, and then as we head into tonight, pretty clear. And then tomorrow morning looks to be pretty nice and beautiful as well. We're going to have lower temperatures as well. Some 50s, a few lower 60s closer to the Delaware River. And then we'll have some pop-up showers possible north of us, not really causing too much of a disturbance for us. And then as we head into tomorrow night, a few pop-up showers possible, especially in our northern areas, but again, like today, they're not going to be too much of a big deal to deal with. And yeah, as we head into Wednesday or Tuesday night, looks to be mainly clear. So as we take a look at our temperatures on the HRRR model, we can see they do rise pretty quickly into 60s and 70s by 10 a.m. and then by noon, widespread 70s, some upper 70s possible near the Delaware River, and some upper 60s in the higher elevations. And then as we head into the afternoon, highs look to be in the lower 70s to low 80s. Some places might, or I don't know if anyone's going to get to 80 in our forecast area. It's definitely possible along the Delaware River, but it's going to be a really nice day, and there's a cooler air mass sitting above us, so it's going to keep those temperatures down for a temporary amount of time, and then yeah, they cool off for the evening around 8 p.m. We have some 60s, so it's gonna be pretty nice. We already have 50s out in Northwest PA by 8 p.m. and we get into some 50s later overnight. And yeah, pretty much everyone in our forecast area looks to be in the 50s tomorrow morning. I mean, just beautiful weather. A good deal of the Northeast is in the 50s even, so that's really nice weather to feel after this uh, long summer. And then as we head into tomorrow, temperatures rise pretty quickly again, a little warmer than yesterday or than today. And by noon, we have some low to a few upper 70s. Then as we head into tomorrow, yeah, pretty much same deal. I don't know if anyone's gonna reach 80, but we'll see what happens. But some low 70s to a few places reaching 80 on Tuesday, and then as we head into the night, that's when our warm front will lift to the north and bring us higher humidity and higher temperatures. So enjoy the break while it lasts from this humidity and higher temperatures, because after this, I don't know, we don't look to get a break in the next week again. So we'll see what happens though. So as we take a look at our day 4 excessive rainfall outlook, so this is for Thursday, we do have a 5% chance of, at least a 5% chance of some flash flooding. So yeah, Thursday looks to be our next impact day, as I said earlier in the video, but the confidence is kind of low right now, whether this is going to be a bigger event. I'm kind of leaning to a lower end event, but um, it still is a couple days out. But for now, the Weather Prediction Center has this marginal risk extending from near Albany, New York, and southwestern New England and Long Island, all the way down the East Coast towards kind of close to Cape Canaveral, and then it extends into Louisiana and a small portion of Texas. Um, yeah, let's take a look at the model guidance to see why this is showing up. Okay, so we're starting this off 2 p.m. Wednesday. So we do have a few showers bubbling up to the southwest of us. We'll see if that impacts us. For now, it looks like it won't. Then as we head into Wednesday night, a few showers popping up, maybe a few areas of some more moderate rain. Then Thursday morning, we get some more showers and maybe a few pop-up thunderstorms, and a bit of a line kind of develops in the northwest areas. And yeah, it looks like a pretty big mess on the Euro model for Thursday afternoon. This is the rush hour, so 5 p.m. Anything can change, but I'm kind of leaning to this model a little bit more because it's been showing this scenario a few more times than the other models, but this is still, like I said, a few days out. Then by Thursday night, we still have a few showers to deal with, but then as we head into early Friday morning, most of the action looks to be for parts of Long Island and New England. Yeah, so this looks to be our next big event. I'm not really sure if this is going to be a higher end event, like I said earlier. So something that will drive this a lot is these dew points. So this is kind of what we're dealing with this morning, but this is Tuesday near noon. But as you can see, as we head into Tuesday night, those dew points start to kind of surge a little to the south of us, and then by Wednesday night, they start to get into the 60s, and yeah, in the morning, we already have some upper 60s for dew points, and even some 70s to the south of us, and you can see where the wind is going, it's going north, and all those dew points are surging north into our area. And then by Thursday morning, we have some high dew points, and then, yeah, back to normal for us. Low 70s is dew points in much of our area. This is gonna be horrible. If I'm being honest with you guys, this is gonna be very annoying. And yeah, those dew points kind of start to decrease a little, but they don't really move around that much. And yeah, we kind of don't really get a break after this, it looks like, for a while. And yeah, by Friday morning, we still have high dew points. They do start to break a little to the north and west, but they look to kind of rebound a little. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, they don't really stick around like this. So, other than Thursday, we're gonna have pretty much nothing before then. It's pretty much gonna be Thursday, and then yeah, a bit of a reload on Friday, possible. And then yes, just some afternoon showers and storms possible in this to the south of us. And yeah, our next storm system that's showing up on the Euro model, at least, looks to be next Thursday. But this is September, so I wouldn't count on it yet. But we'll see what happens. So once again, I'm gonna give you guys a little update on the tropics. So the Euro model has really been consistent, showing these this one tropical wave developing. So by Tuesday, it kind of pushes that wave offshore of Africa, and yeah, the wave slowly starts to develop. It has a really hard time doing so, and kind of runs into some dry air once it reaches kind of close to the Caribbean. But then once it gets north of there, it kind of starts to quickly develop, and kind of is maybe a Cat 1 hurricane on the Euro. And yeah, it pulls to the north, doesn't really affect anyone at all, even Bermuda. So the GFS kind of shows the same thing, but develops that thing a lot quicker. So by this Friday, we have a hurricane on our hands, and it kind of does the same thing as the Euro. There's a bit of a lull in the strengthening, but then once it gets north of the Caribbean, it strengthens pretty quickly, and we'll have to see. I mean, this is next Friday. If the Bermuda high is a little closer, then the hurricane could definitely push towards the US. But like on both models, the Bermuda high is to the east, so the hurricane can't really make it towards the US, and yeah, GFS doesn't really show anything after that. So the National Hurricane Center has two areas they're watching, both with medium confidence. Both have a 50% chance of developing in the next 7 days. So we do have this one tropical wave to the east, off the east coast. This doesn't really look to be too much of a big deal. It could bring a bit of a rip current risk, but it's so far out, and maybe bring a little something to Bermuda. And if that does develop, Newfoundland could be looking at some sort of tropical system. But our main focus is on this tropical wave that's coming off the coast of Africa in the next day or two. So, like I said again, both have 50%. Both tropical waves have a 50% chance of developing. And this one looks to be more of something that could impact land. But we'll definitely keep an eye on it. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. Right now, it doesn't really look to be anything too concerning for our area, but yeah, like I said, I'll let you guys know. Thank you.